Hello guys, this is big trouble for Tinubu. President Bola Tinubu never saw this coming, as 300 lawmakers in 27 countries sent him unexpected message. See their shocking demand. Nigerians, this is getting out of control. Nigeria's situation is getting really out of control. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for stopping by. If you're just joining us, I beg subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. In the wake of growing civil unrest, sparked by the demand for an end to bad governance, Nigerian authorities launched a widespread crackdown on protesters across the country, beginning on October 1st and lasting until August 10, 2024. These protests drew people from all walks of life, including members of parliament, the city councillors, trade unionists, activists, and academics from within and outside Nigeria. The movement quickly gained international attention, with over 300 prominent figures from 27 countries signing petitions to call for the release of detained protesters. Following the protests, Nigeria's security operatives arrested hundreds of individuals and charged many of them with serious crimes, including treason. Some protesters have been granted bail, but the majority remain behind bars due to the stringent conditions imposed by the court. As notable example is the Federal High Court's ruling in Abuja, where Justice Emeka Nwate set strict bail requirement for 10 protesters. Each individual was required to provide a 10 million naira bond and a surety who owned property within the court jurisdiction. These conditions, perceived by many as excessively harsh, have drawn widespread criticism from both local and international observers. Critics argue that such measures undermine the right to peaceful protest and freedom of expression. The controversy over the detention of protesters has further escalated, with a growing number of global advocates demanding their release. A petition initiated by the internationalist Standpoint, a socialist revolutionary organization, has garnered signatures from over 300 parliamentarians, trade unionists, and activists across 27 nations. These advocates are united in their call for the Nigerian government to release the detained protesters immediately and unconditionally. They argue that the government's response to the protest has been overly repressive, and they hold President Bola Tinubu's administration accountable for the political and economic crisis that has intensified since his assumption of office. The petition and its supporters have condemned the violent repression of peaceful protests, highlighting the excessive force used by security operatives during the demonstration. Reports of killings, unlawful detentions, and the harsh treatment of detainees have raised alarm among human rights organizations and activists worldwide. Many view the government's actions as part of a pattern of stifling dissent and silencing voice critical of the administration. In response to those concerns, various international bodies and organizations have lent their support to the growing movement for justice in Nigeria. For instance, in Argentina, the Workers' Socialist Movement, MST, gathered 161 signatories from trade unionists, academics, and activists who stand in solidarity with the detained protesters. Similarly, in Belgian members of the executive committee of ACOD SPOR, Atwood, his Socialist Railway Union, and other prominent figures have added their voices to the cause for justice. This growing international support is not limited to Europe and South America. In Africa, union members and activists from countries such as Benin and Kenya have also joined the movement, demanding an end to repression of Nigerian protesters. The sheer scale of global solidarity highlights the widespread concern over the Nigerian government's handling of the situation. Moreover, the internationalist standpoint has been vocal in his criticism of President Tinubu's administration, linking the current repression to the large economic challenges facing the country. The organization has called for the immediate cessation of the government's repression tactics, labeling them as counterproductive to addressing the root causes of the protests, which include economic hardship and poor governance. In conclusion, guys, the Nigerian government's heavy-handed approach to the end bad governance protesters has sparked a global outcry. The detention of protesters, the stringent bail conditions, and the allegations of human rights abuses have attracted widespread condemnation, with mounting international pressure and growing domestic unrest. It remains to be seen how the Tinubu administration will respond to this cause for justice and reform. The protests, though temporarily subdued, have sparked a broader conversation about governance, accountability, and the right of citizens to demand change in Nigeria. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video, let it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you and bye for now.